Hey everybody, this is Joel and
Paul
from moving.mexi.co. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal and bienvenidos a Versailles.
Versailles. Italy.
Versailles, Italy, Versailles, France.
France.
Versailles, Mexico. There is a Versailles in Guadalajara.
Okay.
There is a neighborhood called Versailles. Anyways, this is a
probably
Barrio.
Brazil too, huh?
And probably in Brazil, I'm sure.
Yeah.
This is a barrio in Puerto Vallarta, where it is called Versailles, and I love it here. Like this, as I was saying to you before we opened or started the camera.
Yes.
Is that I am quite enamored with this location.
Yeah.
If I was a little bit younger and didn't have family, or maybe my kids were a little younger and we just, I don't know, we were still in that age, I think this is probably where I would consider living. Anyways, what day is it today? It's Sábado.
That means at the end of this video, or towards the end, we're going to be giving away a trip, right?
We're giving away a week's stay in Bucerias, Mexico, and we have a new channel sponsor.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! It's Cuatro Estaciones, the new project.
Very cool.
But I have two longtime partners and really, really good friends that, you know, we did real estate development in Canada together for 15 years, like a long time.
Yeah.
And anyways, we've been kind of slowly doing some projects here in Mexico, and then we kind of worked our way up to this big project, Cuatro Estaciones. So I talked to them yesterday, I said, hey, like, why don't we just become the channel sponsor to the end of the year? And they said, yeah, seems like a good idea. So they're going to give away a week's stay in one of the Cuatro Estaciones studios, which are going to be available starting in the fall of next year. The other thing I wanted to mention is next Saturday, we are going to be doing a bonus draw, and we're going to be giving away a weekend getaway in Tequila.
Okay.
So it's going to be 3 days and 2 nights, because our good viewer and friend, William Newcomb, won that, but he won 2 prizes. And he said, you know what, I'll give my prize back. Very nice of Bill, hey?
Really?
Super nice of Bill. So we're going to redraw that, but here's the thing. I'm going to do it live.
Do it live!
I'm doing it live. Do it live. We're going to do it live. I don't know about that one.
What?
We're going to do it live.
Don't worry, I'll put Bill O'Reilly right there.
Dude, Bill
Not
O'Reilly.
Bill Newcomb.
No. We'll do it live. It. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
But we're going to do it live next Saturday, and I'm going to ask 2 questions on that video, and the first person to get both questions correct is going to win the weekend stay in Tequila, Mexico. So here's what you got to do. Go back and watch our Mazatlan Taco Tuesday. Watch it twice, watch it 3 times, study it, okay? There's going to be 2 questions coming from that video, and I mean, if you watch the video 2 or 3 times, you're probably going to be able to get it just like that.
Yeah.
Because it's the first person to answer correctly is going to win. And then everyone else that answers it correctly that weekend, I'm just going to put in the draw for the regular trip.
Yes.
How's that? Just to have some fun with it.
That's very exciting.
Okay, so we're not going to draw from our list. You have to watch the video next weekend. And as long as you get that answer correctly, we're going to take all those correct answers. We're going to put you in a draw, and we're going to draw for the week's stay, which we'll then have to announce the week after. But we're going to a restaurant that I've eaten at once, and you've eaten at it several times.
Yeah, it's kind of Daniela and I's one of our favorite restaurants to come to in Puerto Vallarta.
It's kind of like your Joe Jack's.
Yeah, we really like cha. It's sort of a breakfast brunch
Yeah.
place, and it's kind of like a hipster
Right.
vibe, but the food is amazing.
Anyways, let's head off over to Cha, and we are going to review our top moments of our summer road trips.
Yeah, summer road trips.
Yeah, we had some
Great success.
very memorable times, and we thought, hey, let's sit down, have brunch, and chat about that.
Yes, let's go.
Bien, bien?
So in our
this way.
upcoming Taco Tuesday, we ate over there.
Puerto de Oro.
Hueco de Oro.
It was really good.
Amazing.
Jelly and I are here in Puerto Vallarta for the weekend. It's our 21st year anniversary. So we're going to stay for 4 nights right on the ocean. I rented in a little boutique hotel. I'm going to send you some video on it, Paul, so you can throw it up there in the video so people can see where we're hanging out later today.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just stoked about that. Like last year we did staycations, this year we're doing staycations. And
Hey man, it's not that bad.
no, and it's 140 bucks a night,
Yeah.
and we're staying on the ocean.
Yeah. Okay, here's cha.
Hello.
Yes.
So it's like
This is not the Jillian show.
it's soon becoming the Jillian show.
Actually, it's interesting that you brought that up because that has been our plan this whole time. Is
I wanna
slowly
retire.
Shift this into the Daniela and Jillian show.
I could just sit on the beach.
Yeah, me and Joel put in the hard work developing the platform and
you
getting
guys
it
take
there.
over.
And it's like, all right, now we'll just take a break and let you
Got
guys
it.
do it.
Let the chicas do it.
Let the chicas do it.
Chicas. That's my favorite part about this place already is how they call everyone chica.
Ah, okay.
Okay, chicas.
I didn't appreciate it. First of all,
There's a beer clock.
I do really like these
Yes.
salsas.
Hola,
Bien, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien, gusto recibirlos. Mi nombre es Mario, soy el chef propietario. ¿Es la primera vez que nos visitan? No, ¿ya habían venido anteriormente?
Sí.
Sí, perfecto. Pues un gusto, gracias.
No, I want that. What are you doing?
How was talking to it?
Oh, sorry.
This is, yeah. Yeah, we were having a moment.
You know what I'm having?
No?
Okay. Any guesses out there? Any guesses?
Beer.
No cerveza. Voy a cambiar mi mente. Moquito. Sí.
Mojito.
Moquita.
A
It is like a
A
mojito.
little booger.
I had a booger? I thought you said I got a burger.
Yeah, you've had it actually for all of his videos.
Oh my god.
No, a mojito is like
A little.
a virgin mojito, but then I know that the word moco is booger.
Moquito. Yeah.
Okay, so Jillian, what's your favorite moment from our road trips?
Well, I really loved tequila, and I think a big part of that was that we were all together, and that we were in the new van. That was very exciting, and that we got to stay in a really nice hotel in Tequila.
Yeah.
But my most memorable moment, I think, was stopping for the cantaritos. On the side of the road. Like, that was just pure on ridiculousness and fun, and just those people were having the best time ever.
Yeah.
And
You
it
couldn't
was-
help but like
No,
have
you couldn't
fun
have
with
to
that,
like
right?
have joy. Like
The drums, like it was.
like the music, the guy doing the rope tricks, you know,
Yeah,
people
he
who were
tried to lasso me.
dancing. Yeah, like it was that was really fun, and it was very spontaneous. Like, we just kind of rolled up on it, so that
It was completely by accident in a way.
it absolutely was. I would say that was my one of my most memorable moments. But
I concur.
There's been so many. I mean, there was when we were in San Sebastian.
Well, you only
like-
get one, so. Okay, Daniela, do you have a favorite moment?
I think memorable would be us just running in the rain and
Running
getting our
in the
feet
rain.
wet and all that
yeah,
stuff.
that was a
Yeah.
good
Because I
one.
haven't
Yeah.
done that for a while. Because like as an adult,
Yeah.
you don't do that much.
No.
Right.
But then this time, I told Paul since it started raining, I told him we should just go now because if we're waiting, I didn't think at that moment, but I felt like
Your
I
instincts
already
were
knew
correct.
it's gonna get flooded and we're not gonna get out of
Yeah.
here. So that's kind of like Mexico.
And I told
streets
you, I was
happen
like, oh, it'll
often.
stop raining soon. I think it'll just pass through. It did
Yeah.
not. It rained like
And
throughout
it
the
ended
whole
up
night.
in us running,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
But
that was
fun.
fun.
That was
fun.
cool. That's a good one. Another great moment. Both in tequila.
Both in tequila.
Now, to me or
Yeah,
Joel?
let's do it, yeah,
Okay,
let's
to
go.
me. So, what I would say my favorite moment was when we were, again, in tequila, and I woke up in the middle of the night with an ear infection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's not my favorite part, right? But I woke up and was like, my ear hurts, and then I was like, oh gosh, and then I tried to kind of like go back to sleep, and at some point, and then a train came through, and it sounded crazy. It was like super loud, and I was like, what's that? I was like, oh, it's a train. Oh, my ear sucks. And then pretty soon, I'm trying to go back to sleep, and I hear this like gut-wrenching scream from like a woman, right? Like a lady scream. And it just kind of like stopped my heart for a second because it sounded just so gnarly.
It was
Right.
crazy.
It was crazy.
It
woke
sounded
us
like,
all
oh
up.
no.
Who died?
And I left this part out. I heard like a banging on the door right after the train went through. I heard the banging and then the gut wrenching scream, right?
Yes.
The blood curdling scream.
Did you get that on
And
video?
I did not. No, I wasn't recording while I was sleeping. I do turn it off sometimes. And so, but yeah, that was, and then, you know, and it kind of made everyone have a story in the morning, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, did you hear the scream? And like, we all had our ideas and theories about what it was, and I was like, that's cool. I like that part.
But then you have to tell us like what really
Now
was
what
the
happened,
story.
right?
Yeah.
She walked in on her deceased husband. No, I'm just kidding.
I almost
It sounded
believed you. I
like
was
that, though.
I missed that,
That
part.
was one of the
That was my theory.
conspiracies.
That was my theory. I was like, oh, I think she walked in on like somebody was dead.
Yes.
You know, because I heard the banging.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they tried to get in, and they couldn't. Then she was panicked because she was trying to call him or something, and he wouldn't answer. And then they got in, and then she saw what happened, and she screamed.
But the scream was like as
It
if
was-
someone died.
Yeah,
it was like
awful.
I never heard somebody scream like that.
It was
But here's the thing. It wasn't warranted.
no.
It was, the scream was just for, she was drunk in tequila, as people do, right? She gets back to the really nice fancy hotel we were staying at, and she did something in the hotel to deface something. She was drunk and
Yeah.
probably grabbed something and broke it or whatever. And they came up to her room and banged on the door because they knew who she was.
Right.
And then when they finally got her to open the door, and they told her what she did and how much it would cost her or whatever, she screamed.
She lost her marbles.
Yeah.
And she lost her marbles not just like for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
It went on for
Continuous.
10 or 15 minutes
Yeah.
of like
Awful.
It was.
blood-curdling shrieks
Yes.
and yelling, and
Nothing
was-
I like better than a blood-curdling scream. That was my
Like-
top moment.
yeah. That's a good one.
My theory was she discovered her husband's Tinder account.
Ah, yes. Yeah. Daniela discovered my Tinder account once.
Oh, how did that go?
We got married. Bam!
Oh, I get it. See, I got the joke.
Yes.
See, I'm like so dumb. I do not get jokes. I do not get them. I'm the worst to go to a comedy club because I just kind of sit there and don't laugh.
Really?
Yeah, it's usually about 2 minutes later.
What was your favorite moment, Joel?
You know what? I definitely have some favorite moments in tequila, but because we've kind of gone around the horn on that, I'm going to say when we did our road trip for doing the video shoots for Velo Guide and moving to Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexidatco, sorry.
Mixie.co.
But it's kind of a bit of a combination of when I got to ride my bike again in the Sierra Madre Mountains, because I kept saying, I'm just blown away.
Yeah.
Right, and because it's been so many years since I've been out there riding, and the roads have been repaired. They got all this new, like, it was just, everything was just so incredibly beautiful, and you could just see the magic of God in our world everywhere in that part of Mexico. And I don't know, just having that ability to have you guys with me, and I was on my bike, and I just really took in this beauty of Mexico, and that resonated with me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kind of continue on with, I think, I'm going to wrap it in a little bow here, but, staying in Mascota, the little ranch there, like every morning we got up, you heard number one, the sunrise was so beautiful in the valley. You heard all these thousands of birds, like, chirping. It was just moments of magic.
Yeah.
That just never stopped. And then we ended in San Sebastián del Oeste, and we rented this hacienda on the mountain. And this is just, and again, like a place of magic. And I was doing my office work on the patio or the deck outside, and it wasn't even like working, right? Like I was working, but I was just enjoying all this beautiful energy. And then the final night where we went to Villa Nogal and the restaurant there. We went to Villa Nogal and the restaurant there, and we had that. I guess it just is magical, right? So I don't have another word to really describe it. It was completely a series of magical moments, and that final sunset that we had having dinner just blew me away.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't one particular moment. It was like that whole trip with all these magical moments that led from one to the other. That yeah, it's in my mind. Like this is a lifetime memory. You know, and being with you guys, I only wish Daniela would have been there. But it's a lifetime memory with my wife of 21 years and my good friend Paul. You know, so never forget that time.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Now we're all gonna cry. I feel like crying now.
I concur.
You concur, Paul?
I concur.
Do you concur?
I concur.
Do you concur, Jillian?
I concur.
Daniela, do you concur?
I wasn't
Sure.
there, but yes.
You have
I
to
saw
say,
the video
I
and it was
concur.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole video on it. You guys can kind of like piggyback on that whole experience on Delaguide, right? We'll put the card right there.
I'm gonna
link
put
in
the
the
card right
description.
there, link in the description, and yeah, go see where I rode. It's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, that looked fun.
Yeah.
I don't ride bikes down, extreme mountain roads, but if I did, that looked like a blast.
Well, descending from the
Yeah.
La Virgen Pass there,
Yeah.
I have to check, but I'm sure it's up to about 90 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
You filmed me
I
going
filmed
by.
you going by, and
it
you're
was-
going quick.
Just like a quarter. Okay?
Just to prove everyone
Or a third.
wrong,
No, I'm gonna get lip
I
gloss
do
filled, too.
eat more than just meat.
Yeah,
That's
look at me
right.
too.
in Mexico. This is a falafel bowl here at Cha, and it's my favorite thing to order now.
Look at you, you're like vegan. Well, except for the cheese.
Yeah. What'd you get, Joel?
Avocado toast
Avocado.
But look
toast.
at that.
with an egg.
With an egg.
Some cheese,
Radishes.
radishes, tomatoes. Looks pretty darn good.
Looks really good.
And I guess that's sourdough.
Yeah. Here,
And the
here's
girls
a-
did not
here's a-
order anything, but they're gonna eat ours.
gonna
We
eat-
ordered
Yes.
mimosas.
Mimosas. All right.
Gracias, Joel.
You can have some of mine too, Daniela. No, you good? All right. Well, I think let's
Eventually,
just,
everybody,
let's
and
just eat.
we'll
Yeah.
come back and give our top moment. Actually, Jillian's going to tell you, and then we're going to draw for a week stay in Mexico at Cuatro Estaciones.
We did have a discussion and we decided that again it was in Tequila because we were all together and we went for tacos, which you can see in the video, and it was just a really lovely feeling, especially when it started to rain.
It's kind of trapped everybody.
Yeah,
right?
everybody sort of congregated because it was all covered. And the people that were working the taco stands were
So
really
sweet.
kind and really sweet, and we're all for any of the things that you were asking them to do, any shenanigans. There was dogs there. There was a lady who had like a little dog perched up on her stool so he wouldn't get wet. It was just really lovely and sweet. And we were all together eating our tacos, sitting on
Everyone was
outside.
like calmly having a good time
Yeah,
eating
just
tacos, huh?
just like waiting, hoping for the rain to peter out. So I think that's the favorite memory.
And the tacos were
And
tacos-
really, really good.
Yeah, if the tacos weren't good, we'd be like, get us out of here.
Yes.
This is taco hell.
Taco hell.
But it was taco heaven.
It was taco heaven for sure.
And Daniela was there.
And Daniela was
Which
there.
for me, really,
Yeah.
that made it wonderful.
That's Kevin.
That-
Good
For
times,
sure.
guys.
Good times. So who won?
Well, on that note, everybody, it's that time of the video game where we give away a week stay in Bucerias, Mexico, and love to thank our new channel sponsor, Cuatro Estaciones, which is a project in Bucerias, 7 blocks to the beach, and they have studios right now still from $69,000. Reach out to sales at maravilla.com, and I'll put the link in the description. Talk to Haley, but they're almost 50% sold. I think as of today, it's like 49.6%
Dang.
has sold. So I think this project's probably going to be sold out by the fall. So if you want to get your little piece of paradise in Mexico, reach out to Haley. And we are keeping at least 6 to 8 units, and that's where this is coming in. So we're going to keep 6 to 8 units that we're going to keep as vacation rentals, and we're giving those now as prizes for the video. And we're going to do this until the end of the year.
2605.
Oh, Manuel Soloreo. Soloreo, see? I've never heard of that name before.
It
Soloreo?
means sunshine in the summer.
Sunshine in the summer, only in the summer though.
Yeah.
Felicidades, Manuel Soloreo. You have won yourself a week stay in Bucerias, Mexico at the new exciting Proyecto Cuatro Estaciones here in, we're not in Bucerias, we're in Vallarta.
Close enough.
But I'm in
Say
Bucerias,
Mexico.
sorry, I'm like losing my train of thought. But in Bucerias, the project's going to be completed sometime in early fall 2022. You're going to have until the end of 2023 to use your prize. And you got to reach out to Jillian, my lovely wife here of
There she is,
21 years, honey.
21.
No.
Oh, no kiss for the camera! Oh my gosh! Would you kiss me for the camera? Oh, Debbie Downer.
Okay, now
Reach out.
Try again, Joel. No. Dude. Try kissing your
Oh,
wife
okay.
again, dude.
Okay, no, that's so.
Come on. Alright, so Jillian the Fun Vampire, remember? Fun Vampire, Debbie Downer, aka Debbie Downer. I'll do a face swap with Debbie Downer and put Jillian's face on it. Whoa, what
good
happened
job.
there? Yeah, reach out to Jillian, info@movingtomexi.co to claim your prize. And on that note, everybody, why don't we say it all together? Nos vemos, hasta luego, and adios.
From Cha. Oh, I got it.